Here is your profit briefing. I'm Eleazar Bhatti for the Profit here in Lahore. Prime Minister Imran Khan has said that the GIDC waiver does not benefit any individual and that the government will safeguard the national exchequer. But more on this later. First, some business and economic stories that you should know. The government of Pakistan has received a payment of $224.6 million from Telenor and 35.3 billion rupees from Jazz as partial settlement for the license renewal payment.
According to the statement, the license renewal fee of telecom companies collected by the Pakistan Telecommunication Authority is a significant source of non-tax revenue for the federal government. Due to the stay orders given by the Apex Court, the collection of this renewal fee from two telecom companies, namely Telenor and Jazz, which was budgeted in the previous fiscal year, had been delayed. The statement read that with the efforts of the advisor to Prime Minister Dr. Abdul Hafiz Sheikh, his team led by the Finance Secretary and Pakistan Telecommunication Authority, due payments from the two companies has now been received by the government.
According to an official statement of the Federal Board of Revenue, the government has released 22 billion rupees in sales tax refunds and 1.7 billion rupees in income tax refunds.
In order to provide liquidity support to the business community and to promote economic activities in the country, the government has decided to issue verified sales tax refunds of 22 billion rupees for all years, the FBR stated in an official statement. Further, verified income tax refund of 1.7 billion rupees, every case up to 100,000 rupees, has also been released for the taxpayers. The verification process for the remaining outstanding refunds is being expedited, this statement read, adding that the government plans to issue the outstanding verified refunds between 100,000 to 500,000 rupees for all years in the next month.
The Ministry of Finance has claimed that it has only borrowed 3.44 trillion rupees and that too to finance the budget deficit.
The government only borrowed 3.44 trillion rupees to finance its budget deficit during the financial year 2018 and 2019, while the figure of 11 trillion rupees being reported in a section of the media as an increase in the total debt and liabilities requires certain clarifications, a press release issued by the Ministry of Finance said on Tuesday. The Ministry of Finance maintained that the total debt and liabilities actually increased by 10.33 trillion rupees from 29.88 trillion rupees to 40.21 trillion rupees during the financial year 2019, and has said that it is useful to analyze the growth in each of the 5 distinct components of the overall debt and liabilities figures.
The KSE 100 index has shed 247 points despite a 190-point rally earlier on Tuesday, disappointing the investors at Pakistan Stock Exchange.
Shedding 190.03 points, the benchmark KSE 100 index recorded its intraday high of 30,247.32 points. It then took a U-turn and lost 317.71 points to touch its intraday low at 29,739.58 points. The index finally ended lower by 247.61 points at 29,809.68 points. The KMI 30 index plunged 395.13 points to settle at 46,341.83 points, while the KSE All-Share index sunk by 161.72 points, closing at 22,069.57 points. Out of the total traded shares, 87 advanced and 192 declined. On the economic front, the sensitive price indicator, or SPI-based weekly inflation for the week ended August 29th decreased by 0.18% as compared to the previous week. Meanwhile, foreign investors remained net sellers on Monday with a net outflow of $1.54 million.
Now back to our main story. Prime Minister Imran Khan has told the Petroleum Minister to clear up ambiguity regarding the controversial GIDC waiver worth 208 billion rupees given to industrialists.
Petroleum Minister Umar Ayub on Tuesday said the decision to waive off 208 billion rupees in taxes to the wealthy industrialists was taken to settle a long-standing dispute after he was directed by the Prime Minister to clear up the ambiguity surrounding the matter, as a decision wasn't taken to benefit any individuals. In a weekly cabinet meeting, Prime Minister Imran Khan directed the minister concerned to explain it to the people why the taxes were written off. No one could be given an undue advantage as it is up to the government to guard the national exchequer, Imran claimed. During the meeting, the economic team also gave a detailed briefing to the members of the cabinet after they questioned the decision of waiving off the GIDC.
This is your profit briefing. Thank you for joining us on the show today. For all the latest business, economic and financial news, visit www.profit.com.pk. I'm Eleazar Bhatti for The Profit here in Lahore.